Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. This Yellowstone star will be narrating next Hunger Games audiobook. The Yellowstone and Hunger Games worlds are coming together. Scholastic announced on Monday, February 3 that Jefferson White, who plays Jimmy Herdstrom on Yellowstone, will be narrating the audiobook edition of the highly anticipated Susan Collins book, Sunrise on the Reaping. This would be the fifth Hunger Games book that follows District 12's Haymitch as he fights through the 50th Hunger Games. Lori Benton, president, Scholastic Audio, said in a press release, "We are beyond thrilled to have the prodigiously talented Jefferson White narrate the audio edition of Sunrise on the Reaping. With his ability to capture the subtle complexities of characters, Jefferson delivers a dynamic and nuanced performance that will draw listeners deeper into the raw emotion and intensity of the world Susan Collins has built. It's an auditory adventure that you won't want to miss." The Yellowstone star also said, "It's an honor to be a small part of a world I've loved for so long. Susan Collins is a genius, and it's equal parts exhilarating and terrifying to be back in Panem." In a video posted on Instagram, Jimmy was asked to describe the book in one word. He said, "Brutal." The actor also revealed what he found surprising when narrating the Susan Collins book. Jimmy said, "How emotional the story is. It's an incredibly exciting adventure and it's very, very emotional." Jimmy also described Haymitch as a rascal who is a bit of a maverick, and an incredible character. He admitted that Haymitch was one of his favorite characters from the original trilogy, The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, and Mockingjay. Fans quickly flooded the comments with their excitement to not only read the book, but to hear Jimmy's narration. Some hoped Jimmy would star in the film, which has yet been announced. One person wrote, "I just pre-ordered the audiobook and the book. I can't wait to read with audiobook." Another person wrote, _Jefferson White, love it brother. A third person wrote in the comments, "Do I think he will be in the movie, eyes emoji." The world of the Hunger Games is about to get a brand new voice, and it's coming straight from the rugged landscapes of Yellowstone. Fans of both franchises were stunned when it was announced that none other than Cole Hauser, the actor behind Yellowstone's fan-favorite enforcer Rip Wheeler, will be lending his deep, gravelly voice to the audiobook of Sunrise on the Reaping, the highly anticipated prequel to Susan Collins' dystopian saga. It's an unexpected but electrifying choice. Hauser, known for his intense portrayal of the fiercely loyal and battle-worn cowboy, has an undeniable screen presence, one that seems perfectly suited for the brutal, unforgiving world of Panem. The minute the announcement dropped, social media exploded with excitement. Cole Hauser narrating a Hunger Games book? "My ears have already ascended to the Capitol," one fan posted on X, formerly Twitter. "Rip Wheeler reading me a dystopian rebellion story? I'll take 10 copies, please." But while fans are thrilled, some are wondering just how Hauser's signature voice will transform the latest chapter in the Hunger Games universe. A voice built for Panem, Cole Hauser's voice is like a force of nature, gritty, commanding, and filled with an unshakable intensity. His role as Rip Wheeler on Yellowstone has cemented him as one of television's most captivating actors. Whether he's doling out wisdom about ranch life, warning enemies to stay far away, or expressing his devotion to Beth Dutton, Hauser has a way of making every word feel like it carries the weight of the world. Now he'll be stepping into a different kind of world, one where the stakes are just as deadly, but the terrain is far from Montana's sweeping plains. When I read Sunrise on the Reaping, I could hear the grit in the story, the rawness of survival, Hauser shared in a press release. "There's a darkness to it, but also a resilience. That's the kind of storytelling I love, and I'm honored to bring this book to life." The novel, set 24 years before Katniss Everdeen's rise as the Mockingjay, takes readers deep into the 50th Hunger Games, also known as the Second Quarter Quell. With Panem in a state of unease, tensions are high, and the games promise to be more brutal than ever. It's a world of power, control, and defiance, elements that Hauser has embodied on Yellowstone for years. The role Hauser was born to voice. While Hauser's casting came as a surprise to some, others see it as a perfect fit. His rugged, no-nonsense energy is eerily similar to that of past Hunger Games narrators like Santino Fontana and Tatiana Maslany. but there's something distinct about Hauser's voice. It carries a weight that could add a whole new layer to the storytelling. I can already hear him narrating a tribute's final moments with that deep drawl. It's going to be chilling, one Reddit user commented. And the most exciting part? Hauser won't just be reading the book, he'll be performing it. According to the audiobook's producers, Hauser has fully embraced the challenge of embodying multiple characters. From a nervous tribute preparing for the games to a calculating game maker plotting twists behind the scenes, Hauser's range is about to be put to the test. And of course there's President Snow, whose chilling presence looms over the story. Cole Hauser brings a unique intensity that will make this audiobook feel like a cinematic experience, said an executive from Scholastic Audio. His voice alone has the power to immerse listeners into the horrors and triumphs of Panem. Yellowstone meets The Hunger Games, a crossover fans didn't know they needed. Fans of Yellowstone and The Hunger Games might not have expected their worlds to collide, but looking at the similarities, it makes perfect sense. Both stories are about survival in a ruthless world, where loyalty can mean the difference between life and death. Rip Wheeler, much like a tribute in the arena, knows what it means to fight for what he loves, no matter the cost. Some fans are even jokingly hoping for a full crossover. If Cole Hauser is narrating The Hunger Games, can we get Kevin Costner as President Snow? One fan tweeted, "I just need Rip Wheeler to tell Katniss to take him to the train station," another joked, referencing Yellowstone's infamous phrase for disposing of enemies. Even Hauser himself acknowledged the unexpected connection. "I never thought I'd go from wrangling cattle to narrating a dystopian battle royale, but hey, life's full of surprises," he quipped in an interview. What to expect from Hauser's performance? With the audiobook's release approaching, anticipation is at an all-time high. Fans are speculating on which scenes will be the most chilling with Hauser's voice behind them. Some key moments that could be particularly haunting include the reaping ceremony. Hauser's gravelly delivery could make the reading of names feel even more ominous. The arena's first kill, his voice filled with quiet intensity, could make this scene unforgettable. Snow's manipulations. If Hauser taps into his darker side, his narration could make Panem's twisted leader feel even more sinister. No matter what, one thing is certain: Sunrise on the Reaping will be an audiobook unlike any other. A new era for The Hunger Games. Cole Hauser's narration marks a bold new chapter for the Hunger Games franchise. While Jennifer Lawrence's portrayal of Katniss Everdeen defined the films, Hauser's voice could become the defining sound of Panem's past. And with the Hunger Games prequel movie The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes reigniting interest in the series, the timing couldn't be better. "It's a privilege to step into this world," Hauser said. "I hope fans enjoy the ride." With his unmistakable voice, intense presence, and undeniable talent, it's safe to say that Sunrise on the Reaping won't just be another audiobook, it'll be an experience. So grab your headphones and get ready, because when Cole Hauser speaks, you listen.